Hi everyone! I know it's been a while since I made my last video. For those of you who are watching for the first time, I am creating a vlog series of my journey and experience with the VSG process. That is the vertical sleeve surgery. I've already made, I think, 2 or 3 videos, and then I kind of bailed out for a little while because I had some things to take care of, but I'm back. And I want to share this experience with people who are thinking about getting it, who have already had it, and just want to watch other people's experiences. And it's also more for myself, just to kind of, to reflect and self-journal. So VSG is the vertical sleeve. Basically, that means that once I actually have the surgery, which I haven't had it yet, there's a 6-month process up until the point where you actually get approved and go through the actual surgery. So what it is they take about 85 to 90% of your stomach. They surgically remove it. It's a permanent surgery. It's something that's very serious. This is nothing to play with. And it's something that I feel really strongly about that will help me. So I probably mentioned this in my other videos, but I'll briefly tell you a little bit about the process that happens before the surgery. And I promise I'll try to keep doing more videos. So basically, and everybody's insurance is different, but and everybody's program is different depending on where you live and what doctor clinic you're going through. So for me, I had to go through, and I'm in the middle of it, it's a 6-month pre-op process. I've seen the doctor, or I've seen the clinic 4 times out of 6. I have 2 more to go. And basically, I have to go every month to the bariatric center. And what happens when I get there, they weigh me. I sit in a group in a conference room with others that are going through it, and we have nutrition classes. And then the next step that happens with people in our group is we have a one-on-one with either the doctor or the PA or the nutritionist. They don't put you on a specific diet, but they say that you really can't gain anything once you start the process because they want to know that you're actually serious. So I've chosen to go the route of low carb, and it's slow as molasses. So I've been doing this for at least 4 months now, and I've lost 13.5 pounds. Perhaps you may think that that's not slow. The nutritionist says that's actually a really healthy way to do it. It's slow, it's steady, it's consistent. So at least I'm going in the proper direction. And I'm not at the point where people are like, "Wow, Hilary, you've lost weight. You look great." Like, nobody's really saying that to me. And it's okay. I'm not doing this for people to say that to me, but it's validating when people actually notice. And my husband, who is being very supportive, decided to do the low carb along with me because he also cares about his weight. And of course, because he's a guy, he lost it faster, and people are noticing with him because he's just shaped different because he's a guy. I still have all the curves. And when we get together socially, people say things to him. And it's kind of like this was my thing, and he got on the bandwagon, and now like he's getting complimented. So, which I'm happy for him, and it's only for the best for all of us and for his health as well. But it's just a little frustrated that nobody's really said anything to me or noticed. And it's possibly because it's not noticeable. If you lose 13.5 pounds when you're a small person, it shows. But when you're already big and you lose 13.5 pounds, I'm still big, which is why I need to have this surgery. I'm working really hard with the diet, saying no a lot. So I feel like my self-control has gotten pretty good as far as when people offer dessert or, there's something going around the office. Like, for instance, yesterday, somebody put a plate of brownies in front of me and I was like, thanks, but no thanks. And honestly, I didn't even crave it. So that was actually big for me, that like I didn't even really necessarily really truly want it. I'm not really exercising. I'm an exhausted person, put in a lot of hours. When I get home, that's the last thing I want to do. And I talked to the doctor about it. At work, although I have a desk job, I'm not always at my desk. I'm running around, walking around. So it's not like I sit still all day. I'm not stagnant. And the doctor said, well, as long as you're moving, like, don't focus so much on the exercise right now. And I recognize that if I did exercise, that I would lose faster, and I wouldn't have started this video saying that it slows molasses. So, but I also recognize that that's really just not who I am, and I don't want to feel guilty about that. I'm just not a big exerciser. I don't enjoy it. I attempt it, and it's just not my thing. I'd rather stay organically busy doing things. So maybe that's what I need to do, is find more of those things that just keep me moving. I still have some trouble walking long distances, so that might be a psychological thing that, like, once I start, I know that I might start having some issues. Because I actually have some heart issues also, that I'm on tons of medication for that and being monitored by my doctor and things like that. So I'll give you a body shot. I'm not really sure how different it's going to look from my last videos. Let's see if I can do this. So, I still have that basic shape. It goes like this, and it goes like this, and this is the part that bothers me the most. I've got the tush. I don't mind the tush that much, actually, but I do mind this. This is the part that bothers me the most. I feel like every outfit and I'm constantly doing that, as you see, because that's just my natural thing to do, is to try to constantly hide it. I don't even realize I'm doing that. But I feel like every outfit I choose, the whole goal is to cover all of this. So there's all these cute outfits that I could put together, but I can't, because I have to focus on covering all this junk. And so I cannot wait for the day to come where I could just pull a cute black dress off the hanger and just put it on and go out the door. It's work to get dressed, and I actually dread getting dressed. And I can't wait to come home and get my pajamas on, because, I just don't feel pretty in the outfits because all of this is showing. Like I've mentioned in other videos, I am an observant Jewish married woman. So you're never going to see the other people who make the videos. You're never going to see like a body shot in a bikini or underwear. It is our tradition to modestly cover. So I can show you, and it actually works well for me because I want to cover all this anyway. But you're always also going to see my hair covered for that exact reason. So you're not really going to, you can't really see like my arm issues so much in the cover, but like you can see that it hangs. And I'm actually worried about when I do lose the weight that I might still have like the hanging skin, and I don't know, one day maybe I will embrace my body. Anyway, I don't know what else to share at this point. I could maybe share with you what I eat on a regular basis. So right now I'm actually getting ready for work, and I have my protein drink, and I pretty much exclusively have a protein drink every day except Saturday. That's my Sabbath, so I can't use the blender. We don't use electricity just during the Sabbath, sundown from Friday night to sundown Saturday. So on Saturday mornings, I may just have an already made hard-boiled egg that I did before. And so, okay, so on a weekday, I have my protein drink. And then at lunch, I may also just have some kind of protein like a hard-boiled egg, and some carrots, some grapes. Oh, I know what's changed. At first, when I was doing the low carb, when I was just doing it on my own, I wasn't even eating fruit because fruit does have carbs. So I shared that with the bariatric doctor. And he basically said, no, please add fruit back into your diet. He recommended a nice trick that you have at least 3 types of fruit and just have 3 different colors. So like you can have an apple, you can have grapes, and maybe a banana or something like that. That way you're covering all the different colors, and that helps you get all the nutrients. He said the carbs in fruit are different than like the carbs in like a bread or a cookie, because there's fiber in it and it has all the nutrients. So I've been reintroducing all the fruit, and I feel like I'm getting a well-balanced array of nutrients. So I don't feel any more or less tired than just my usual just coming home from work. So I think that's it for now. I'm realizing that I've been talking for almost 12 minutes, so I'm going to stop, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.